The year 2025 has been an eventful year for the administration of President Bola Tinubu. It is also the year that marked the middle of his first term. Understandably, the economy was on everyone's mind. Following the economic hardships that trailed the fuel subsidy removal and foreign exchange reforms implemented in 2023, inflation moderated, declining from the mid-20% range to approximately 14.5% by November 2025. Foreign reserves hit a 7-year high of $47 billion, and the naira showed relative stability, hovering between 1,400 and 1,500 naira to the dollar. Eventually, food prices began to drop.
The prices have been, it's just okay, not far from the normal. Maybe later in the day it might increase, but for now it's okay.
Many things, even the rice, it dropped a little bit, not that much that is like before then.
In June 2025, Tinubu signed 4 landmark tax reform bills, raising the tax to GDP ratio to 13.5% and exempting small businesses under 100 million naira turnover from major taxes.
These tax laws, they are now laws, are pro-poor in particular. More than 1/3 of workers in both the private and public sector will now be exempted completely from PAYE. You will not have to pay personal income tax.
President Tinubu stayed determined to ensure the implementation of the Supreme Court judgment on local government financial independence.
You are responsible for their survival. But the Supreme Court has capped it for you again, saying give them their money directly. So if you wait for my executive order, because I have the knife, I have the yam. I will cut it. Before FAC, we do the arithmetic, we know the percentage, and I've sent it to their account.
The 2025 budget of restoration, however, suffered due to poor implementation, with contractors holding several protests. The president promised to ensure the 2026 budget fares better.
I have issued directives to the Honorable Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy to ensure that the 2026 budget is implemented strictly in line with appropriated details and timelines.
The year saw a disturbing resurgence in mass kidnappings in the northwest and north-central parts of Nigeria. The designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern by the United States and the threats issued by President Donald Trump created a diplomatic headache. The change of service chiefs and Minister of Defense, the withdrawal of police officers from VIP escort duties, and other steps were taken by the administration to demonstrate a renewed zeal in the fight against insecurity.
We know in the projected 2026 budget, defense is taking a huge chunk. If we have conscientious application of the budget heads and increased commitment in the way we saw in the last quarter of this year into 2027 and beyond, I think insecurity may be a thing of the past.
The year proved politically favorable for the president, with governors receiving nearly triple their usual allocations from the Federation account. Many, including those in the opposition, moved closer to him, with several joining his party. Meanwhile, internal crises rocked major political parties, prompting former presidential candidates to defect and positioning the African Democratic Congress, the ADC, as a rising force to watch.
We're still seeing people moving from one party to the other because of the plan to survive, politically that is. We're still seeing people not being ideologically driven, people not being motivated by principles. We're still seeing people privileging material prosperity above conscientious commitment, to the good of the people.
As 2025 draws to a close, one will agree it has been an eventful year. As 2026 beckons, many people will be looking forward to seeing the administration learn from this year, perform better, and make tangible its promises to the Nigerian people. Lanre Lasisi, Channels Television News.